Hey everybody, welcome to AI Daily. I am your host, Leroy Bucket. Today, we will get an introduction to ChatGPT. After our introduction, we will discuss what AI is and learn a little more about it. Before we get started, it is important to say we are in January of 2023. Many of the items presented in this discussion will be improved upon in just a few months, but this will act as a good snapshot of where we are today. Let's get started by looking at the interface we use to interact with ChatGPT. As you can see, it is a pretty simple interface with just a text box at the bottom of the screen for input. We type our communication into the box and a response will be typed on the screen. As we have a conversation, the history will scroll up the page. For the purposes of this channel, we will give ChatGPT a voice. Let's begin by having an introduction. Hello, my name is Leroy.
Nice to meet you, Leroy. How can I help you today?
How would you describe yourself?
I am ChatGPT, a large language model trained by OpenAI. I am designed to understand and respond to natural language inputs, such as the questions you are asking me. My capabilities include answering questions, writing text, and completing language-based tasks.
If your text were converted to voice, what type of voice do you feel would best represent you?
As a language model, I don't have feelings or personal preferences. However, if my text were to be converted to voice, a neutral and natural voice would best represent me as it would convey the information in a clear and understandable manner without any biases.
Can you give a history of AI with an emphasis on discoveries and key dates?
Artificial intelligence, AI, is a broad field that encompasses many different subdisciplines and approaches. However, here is a brief overview of some key milestones in the history of AI. 1950, Alan Turing published his paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence, in which he proposed the Turing test as a measure of a machine's ability to demonstrate intelligent behavior. 1956, the Dartmouth Conference, often considered the birth of AI as a field of study, was held. 1957, John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Nathaniel Rochester, and Claude Shannon published the Dartmouth Proposal, which outlined the goals and objectives of AI research. 1966, Joseph Weizenbaum created Eliza, one of the first chatbots, which was able to carry on simple conversations with users. 1971, the first expert system, called Dendril, was developed at Stanford University. 1980, Japan's fifth-generation computer systems project was launched, with the goal of creating a computer that could perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as understanding natural language and recognizing images. 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov. 2005, the Stanford robot, Stanley, won the DARPA Grand Challenge, a competition for autonomous vehicles. 2011, IBM's Watson defeated the two greatest Jeopardy! Champions of all time. 2016, AlphaGo, an AI developed by Google DeepMind, defeated the world champion of Go, Lee Sedol. 2017, AlphaGo Zero, the upgraded version of AlphaGo, defeated the previous version and achieved superhuman performance in Go. AI is a rapidly evolving field, and these are just a few examples. Many other milestones and discoveries have been made since then.
What do you believe is the most important event in the history of AI?
As a language model, I do not have personal beliefs or opinions. However, some of the most important events in the history of AI include the Dartmouth Conference in 1956, which is often considered the birth of AI as a field of study, the invention of Eliza, one of the first chatbots, in 1966, and IBM's Deep Blue defeating world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997. These events have helped to establish AI as a field of study and research, and have demonstrated the potential of AI to perform tasks that previously required human intelligence. Additionally, the successes of AlphaGo and AlphaGo Zero, which achieved superhuman performance in the game of Go, were important events in the history of AI, as they demonstrated the potential of AI to perform at a level previously thought to be achievable only by humans.
Describe how you were created.
I am a language model created by OpenAI. The process of creating me involved training a neural network on a large dataset of text, which allows the network to learn the patterns and relationships between words and sentences. This process is known as unsupervised learning, as the network is not provided with explicit labels or examples of what the correct output should be. Instead, the network is able to learn from the patterns and relationships present in the data. The training dataset used to create me is a diverse set of internet text. It contains a wide range of information from books, articles, websites, and more. This allows me to have knowledge and understanding of a wide range of topics. Once the training is done, the neural network can be fine-tuned for specific tasks, such as answering questions or generating text. OpenAI's researchers and engineers continue to monitor and improve the model's performance and capabilities by updating the training data and fine-tuning the parameters to improve the model's performance.
What role do you play in the advancement of AI?
I am a tool created by OpenAI that is trained to understand and respond to natural language inputs. As a language model, I am capable of performing a wide range of language-based tasks, such as answering questions, writing text, and understanding context. My role in the advancement of AI is to help researchers, engineers, and developers to develop and improve natural language processing, NLP, technology and other AI-related applications. I can be used as a building block to create other AI-based applications, such as chatbots, virtual assistants, and automated customer service systems, which can make people's lives more efficient, productive, and less stressful. My training data is also used to improve the performance of other models by providing them with more information about the language and the way it is used. Additionally, because I am an open-source model, researchers and developers can use my code and architecture as a starting point for their own projects, which can accelerate the development of new AI-based technologies. Overall, my role is to be a powerful tool that can be used to improve the efficiency and performance of existing AI-based applications, as well as to develop new AI-based technologies that can help to solve real-world problems and make people's lives better.
What do you see AI accomplishing in the next 10 years?
It is difficult to predict exactly what AI will accomplish in the next 10 years, as the field of AI is constantly evolving and advancing. However, based on current trends and research, I believe that there are several areas in which AI is likely to make significant progress in the next decade. Natural language processing, NLP AI-based NLP systems are likely to continue to improve, and will be able to understand and respond to increasingly complex and nuanced language. Computer vision, AI-based computer vision systems will continue to improve, and will be able to recognize and understand images and videos with increasing accuracy. Robotics, AI will be increasingly integrated into robots, which will become more autonomous and able to perform a wider range of tasks. Healthcare, AI-based systems will be used to assist with medical diagnoses, drug discovery, and personalized medicine. Autonomous vehicles, AI-based systems will continue to advance, and will enable the development of increasingly autonomous vehicles, such as self-driving cars. Intelligent personal assistants, AI-based systems will become more adept at understanding natural language, and will be able to perform more complex tasks, such as scheduling, making reservations, and more. Predictive analytics, machine learning and AI-based predictive models will be increasingly used in a wide range of applications, such as finance, marketing, and healthcare, to predict future trends and make decisions based on data. Cybersecurity, AI-based systems will be used to improve cybersecurity by detecting and responding to cyber threats in real time. Keep in mind that these are just some of the areas where AI is expected to make significant progress in the next 10 years. There are many other areas and potential developments that could arise in this field.
What is the Turing test?
The Turing test is a test of a machine's ability to demonstrate intelligent behavior that is indistinguishable from that of a human. The test was proposed by Alan Turing in his 1950 paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence. The basic setup of the test is as follows. A human evaluator is placed in a room with a human subject and a machine, both of which are hidden from view. The evaluator communicates with the human and the machine through a teletype, asking them questions and evaluating their responses. The machine passes the test if the evaluator is unable to consistently distinguish its responses from those of the human. The Turing test has been widely discussed and debated in the field of AI and cognitive science, and it has been criticized for several reasons, such as its lack of a clear definition of intelligence and its focus on human-like behavior rather than cognitive abilities. Despite its limitations, it remains an important concept in the field of AI and continues to inspire research and discussion.
Do you believe an AI will be able to pass the Turing test, and if so, when?
As a language model, I don't have personal beliefs or opinions. However, the question of whether an AI will ever be able to pass the Turing test is a topic of ongoing debate among AI researchers and experts. The Turing test is considered a high bar for AI to pass as it requires the machine to demonstrate human-like intelligence and behavior, which is very complex and hard to replicate. It's difficult to predict if and when an AI will pass the Turing test, as it depends on a number of factors, such as the development of AI technology and the rate of progress in the field. Some researchers believe that it may be possible for an AI to pass the Turing test in the future, while others believe it may never be possible. It's also worth noting that, even if an AI were to pass the Turing test, it would not necessarily mean that the AI has human-like intelligence or consciousness. The Turing test is a measure of a machine's ability to imitate human behavior and not a measure of true intelligence or consciousness. Overall, the Turing test remains an important concept in AI research and is subject of ongoing debate and discussion in the field.
Do people believe that AIs will ever achieve consciousness, and if so, what percentage of researchers believe this?
The question of whether AI will ever achieve consciousness is a topic of ongoing debate among researchers, philosophers, and experts in the field of AI. Consciousness is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that is not well understood, and there is no consensus on a definition or a way to measure it. Some researchers believe that it may be possible for AI to achieve consciousness, while others believe it may never be possible. It's hard to give a percentage of researchers who believe that AI will achieve consciousness, as opinions on this topic can vary widely and depend on one's definition of consciousness. Some researchers in AI and cognitive science believe that consciousness arises from information processing in the brain and that it may be possible to create a machine that is conscious in the same way that humans are. Other researchers and experts in the field believe that consciousness is a unique aspect of biological organisms and that it cannot be replicated in a machine. It's worth noting that even if AI were to achieve consciousness, it would not necessarily mean that it would be similar to human consciousness, and that it might be fundamentally different. Overall, the question of whether AI will ever achieve consciousness is a topic of ongoing debate and research in the field of AI, and there is no consensus on the answer. Overall, the Turing test remains an important concept in AI research and is subject of ongoing debate and discussion in the field.
Thank you for your time, and I look forward to having future conversations with you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. I am always here to assist you with any questions or information you need. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. Have a great day.